Hi, I'm now about to teach you the Forrest Yoga basic moves. These moves are exclusive, if you like, to this style of yoga. We're going to start with the feet, so I'll step back on my mat a little bit. Please look at my feet and then follow. Active feet is a move in Forrest Yoga which helps us to stay grounded. It keeps us very consciously in our feet throughout our practice. It helps to lift the arches of the feet. It activates and engages the inner leg line, which helps to support our knees, hips and lower back. So please copy me. Bring out your left foot. Come onto the ball of the foot. Now with the ball of the foot down, lift and spread all 5 toes. Bring the foot back and keep the toes lifted. Do the same with the other foot. Step forward with the right foot. Lift and spread all 5 toes. Keep the toes lifted. Bring the foot back. Soles of feet down. So as you can see here, my toes are lifted, but the soles of the feet are down. There's a difference here between active feet and active feet. We don't really want to see them like this because this becomes a very cramping style. So it's really just a lift and a spread of all 10 toes. That's active feet. Working up to our tucking of the tailbone and pulling the belly in. So tuck the tailbone and pulling the belly in is a great way to decompress our lower back, an area where many of us get very clogged and jammed. So watch me first. You're going to place one hand onto your belly and one hand onto your sacrum. Your sacrum is the bony part at the base of the back. Watch me. So on an inhale, I'm lifting the ribs away from the lower back. And as I exhale, I'm sending the sit bones down towards my heels and I'm drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Again, notice there's a difference here between that and a soft tucking of the tailbone. So what we don't want is a thrusting of the pelvis. It's a tucking of the tailbone and drawing the belly softly back towards the spine. Expanding of the ribs. I would like you to place both hands onto your rib cage. Have the feet hip distance and activate your toes. Start to look at my ribs. And you will see that I'm flaring the rib cage out to the sides and the back on my inhale. Shoulders stay relaxed. Expanding of the ribs is a great way to encourage us to breathe more deeply. When we expand the ribs and send the breath into the side and back of ribs, we start to breathe more correctly with our primary breathing muscles. So the breath shouldn't be instigated from the shoulders or the neck. So that is expanding the ribs. So you're starting to exercise your intercostal muscles between the ribs and also your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is your primary breathing inhale muscle. So that is expanding the ribs. The next move is called telescoping the ribs. So if you imagine how a telescope extends out, that's exactly what we're trying to envisage with the ribs. Now physically, the ribs aren't going to project out, but you are having this sense of lifting the middle ribs off the lower ribs and the upper ribs off the mid ribs. So in effect, you are lifting the rib cage up. Looks like this. it's an expansion and a telescoping of the ribs. Wrapping of the shoulders. We wrap the shoulders in Forrest Yoga. It's a really great way to strengthen our neck and our shoulders for inversion poses such as dolphin and downward facing dog. Again, it's a great way to stay conscious in our upper body whilst maintaining that grounding contact through the feet. So this is wrapping of the shoulders, and I will demonstrate this from the front, the side and the back. Bring both arms straight up in front of you, elbows out directly in line with the shoulders. Inhale, expand the ribs. And as you exhale, you're going to take the shoulders down, slide the upper arms and elbows forwards, and then squeeze the elbows in towards each other. You're almost imagining squeezing a beach ball. From the side. And from the back. That is wrapping of the shoulders. Let me show you what that would look like in downward facing dog. Look at my shoulder blades. So that is downward facing dog, wrapping the shoulders. The next pose or the next move I'm going to show you is relaxing the neck. In Forrest Yoga, we practice with a relaxed neck. It calms the nervous system. It also means that when we relax the neck in certain poses, we use our core more. So we have to stay more connected to our legs, our pelvis and our bellies. So actually it's a really lovely bit of respite that in our normal poses, instead of looking up a pretty hand or twisting the neck in a pose, we keep the neck centered to the chest and we let the head relax rather than holding and gripping through the sides of the neck. So this area at the side of the neck called the scalenes gets a real break here. This is relaxing of the neck. So come with me. Keep your active feet, roll the shoulders back, and then here we go, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, expand the ribs, and then exhale, drop right ear to right shoulder. Inhale into the side of the neck, and exhale, relax the shoulders. To come out of a relaxed neck state, we take one hand under the side of the head, and on an inhale we push the head and the neck up. So the hand is supporting the neck as we bring it up. Let's try that on the other side. Inhale, expand the ribs. And on your exhale, soften the ear to one side. Now be mindful here that you are not pushing or pulsing the neck. It is a relaxation of the neck towards the shoulder. And this is a great opportunity for you to feel which side is tighter than the other. Inhale into the side of the neck. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in and push the head up with the hand. That is relaxed neck. The final move I would like to show you is active hands. So active hands is a fabulous way to practice in yoga. We do not have pointy ballerina hands or cupped hands on the mat. We practice with active hands. Standing with your feet underneath your hips, bring both hands out in front of you and then reach and spread through all 10 fingers. Be mindful here that you are not spooning the hands. This is called over or hyperextending. Instead, we want to reach through the fingertips. And this is a great way to keep the blood and the energy flowing through our wrists and our hands. Again, it keeps us very connected with our mats, grounded, but it's also a wonderful healing technique for carpal tunnel syndrome and arthritis. So bring both hands out in front of you. Inhale, deep breath. And as you exhale, reach and spread all 10 fingers away from each other. Reach through the fingertips and reach the thumb away from the little finger. Well done, you have just completed the basic Forrest yoga moves, and I would like you to apply those throughout your yoga practice. Thank you.